Welcome to Bro Force Squad for a night of drunk inebriation. We hope if you're drinking that you're on vacation. If you hear a pedophile joke, it's probably just your sick imagination. I can't play Thriller, but this movie's on Netflix. What a great fucking nation. Bro Force Squad, and it's movie commentary time. The original 1971, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, is on Netflix. We are paused at Warner Brothers Pictures. A Time Warner company is fully up. That's the 10-second mark right now on Netflix. So while you get there, let's go around and meet the bros. I'm Matt Geiger, along with the mayor, Jeff Hornacek. Jeff, what is your favorite candy?
Pass. Come back to me. I'm not ready.
Okay. Sorry.
Snickers.
Stupid anyway.
Also, I think the book is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This is Willy Wonka.
And the Chocolate Factory.
You know what fucking movie we're talking about.
Right,
if you're
sorry. All my energy went into the cold open, so fucking give me a break. And to his left, Popeye Jones. Who? Popeye Jones is back on the podcast. Popeye, same question. What's your favorite candy?
Yes.
All of it.
Maybe a whatchamacallit. I don't know.
Chocolate, nuts, peanut butter, just put it in my mouth, you know what I mean?
Anything but Juji fruits, they fucking suck.
All right, 10-second mark, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I feel like Banner quoting the book. I've embarrassed myself. 10 seconds, we're pressing play in 3, 2, 1, chocolate.
Great open, by the way.
Thank you.
That was pretty damn good. Did that come to you on the toilet?
I was drinking beer by the pool and grilling, and I wrote it. It took me about a good 2 hours.
Speaking of the toilet, look at this fudge.
Those are full nuts.
It's insane this is his biggest role, because he was a comedic genius in the 70s.
This movie stands up. I mean, let's all agree to that, right?
I don't
tell
know.
me what I have to think.
I've never been a fan of this movie.
Well, Matt, there's two types of people. You either like it or you don't get it. Okay?
Well, I think I'm the one that just thinks it's kind of weird, but
That's the second bucket, I believe.
Now, we'll talk about this a little bit, but the Johnny Depp one, I mean, talk about missing the mark. Like, this one was the perfect level of weird. Johnny Depp took it to like a level where everybody was like, I'm uncomfortable around. Is everything okay at home? Turns out everything wasn't okay at home.
Remember that time in the early 2000s where we thought Johnny Depp just being weird was like movie magic? Like that would just make a lot of money?
Then he lost me when he played Tonto.
He also did porn for a bit.
That's true.
No, that's Johnny Damp.
Yeah, well, that was his stage name.
Oh.
Damn.
All these guys have stage names. You got a family to protect. This shit is kind of making me hungry, though.
All the bars were made of wood in the movie, by the way.
I did see that, actually.
An everlasting Godstopper, because we'll get into fun facts here in a second, but I think all these chocolates are real. I know the everlasting Gobstopper is still a thing you can buy.
Which, by the way, the everlasting Gobstopper in the movie, horrible business model. You only need to buy one. Lasts forever.
Oh, shit. Yeah. It makes no sense. I mean, somewhere Apple's just like, yeah, good luck. I mean, our iPhone breaks every fucking year.
Exactly. So I got Horn's Fun Facts are back. Do we have the bell by chance? Because you bought it with the company card.
Yeah.
So, all right, let him go get it. So we do a thing called Horn's Fun Facts, where Jeff Hornacek looks up fun facts from IMDb. So if they're wrong, then tell that website to fuck off and not me. My first one actually ties in a little bit to what you were saying, Popeye. So the film was originally financed by the Quaker Oats Company, and they wanted to tie the film into a new candy bar they were going to release. So in order to promote the candy tie-in, when the film was released, they began marketing its Wonka chocolate bars. But unfortunately, an error in the chocolate formula, this is true, caused the bars to melt so easily that they would melt while they were on the shelves. So they were taken off the market.
Wow. So,
A little late.
It's called a scrambled Scrambler bar. You see, I'm from a barbershop quartet.
You see?
There'll be no ticker tape parade for this hometown hero.
This kid looks like the bassist from Oasis. Like, what the hell's his deal?
This guy looks like he's part of like a Stephen Merchant comedy troupe where they just try and dress like him.
I feel like he just shaved off his handlebar mustache.
He's going to an Oswald Cobblepot convention after this. Give away the inventory. That's good. They won't give me overtime, so fuck the boss.
This is great for business.
Like, literally, why is the candy shop such that big a deal? I mean, has these kids not had chocolate before? Or
Can we talk about like what this guy's about, like mentally? I mean, this is a genius plan of his. If he's like luring these kids in, like this is the original Michael Jackson.
I bet he's in cahoots too with the dentist in town.
Yes, it's kind of like how Just for Men also makes shampoos, so they lose your hair and then makes you grow it back. The thing is, though, Jeff, I don't know. It's the 70s, so divorce wasn't that high. So I don't know if he's scoring with the single moms that much.
Yeah, you didn't get divorced. You just did what Don Draper does in Mad Men. You have 11 illicit affairs that your wife even knows about. And if she has a problem with it, then she's the bitch.
Yeah, well, at least he stayed truthful to the Bible.
So speaking of the Candyman here, Sammy Davis Jr., another Horns fun fact, wanted to play Bill, the candy store owner, but Stewart, who I'm guessing is the director, either that or just some guy on set, didn't like the idea because he felt the presence of a big star in the candy store scene would break the reality, a.k.a. racist.
So basically he was black, and that just didn't work.
Right. Nevertheless, the candy store song, The Candyman, became a staple of Davis's stage show for many years.
Interesting.
That's a long
Pickle Grubers. Pickle Grubers.
Have you ever had a dinner?
If we were here, like after a while, I'd be like, "Do you have any chips and salsa?" Like I'm kind of getting sick of all this fucking sugar.
Yeah, and also you're just like shoving all the inventory in my face.
Why am I getting sleepy after I eat candy here? Oh, go
like, damn, I'm a poor kid, so I'm in shape and stuff. I don't eat chocolate.
He's so poor he can't even go inside.
Which makes no sense.
Also, his messenger bag, yeah, what the fuck? I'm so poor I can't open doors. What? You're just using it as an excuse to be lazy.
And it's summertime. Why the fuck the turtleneck? Like, I don't get it.
Well, and the sweater is kind of raggedy, too. Like, it's been through the wash a couple times.
It's derelict, Matt.
That's what's great about fashion is someone would say that's an old sweater, then someone's like, that's fashion, honey.
So is the shit I took 3 hours ago.
Based on the length that Charlie had to walk to go home, I don't think he lives in district to the school he goes to.
No, I don't think so.
Definitely some forged paperwork there.
Here's Wonka's fortress.
What if there's like a chick walking out with like her high heels in her hand? So you're gonna call me, right, Willie? Yeah. Of course, man.
Where's my fucking lift? Fuck. What are you looking at, Charlie?
How do you know my name?
What is this chimney sweeper doing? There's no chimneys around here.
I don't know.
He's just looking to pick up some extra work.
I used to work at the Wonka Palace.
Want to buy some Cutco knives? No.
And Wonka is kind of like Batman and The Dark Knight Rises, right? No one's seen him for years.
Yeah, a lot of people think he's like not even real. Oh god, we'll get into these guys extensively.
Oh, here we go. Yes, please. I mean, I got a whole list.
All right, so Popeye...
like, what are you doing? Oh, just getting ready for 2020 when we got a shelter in place, but it's 71. I'm like,
you're not gonna. It's pretty optimistic thinking you're gonna make it there. So Popeye, this is the guy who plays Grandpa has the most old guy name, Ernst Ziegler.
Wait, okay, go ahead.
That dude was
with a name like that, he was
74.
born and he was already like 65.
He's Benjamin Button.
Reverse Benjamin Button.
So just when you think he can't get any older, it's impossible, because here we go. Who played Grandpa George was nearly blind from poison gas in World War. No, not 2, 1. So he was instructed to look for a red light to guide him when his character was meant to be looking in a certain direction.
Here's the thing: why cast him if you have to go through that trouble of setting up his own red light? Like shit.
Can't we just get another old dude that doesn't have mustard gas lingering effects?
This is why our country was making ventilators. Just look at this bed right here. Jesus Christ. All these people have about a week to live, I think. Unless they have some good news, and then they're going to jump up.
Half have COVID already.
They have a combined week to live. This woman, man, how annoying must her day be? Just listens to them fucking bitching and moaning in bed all day.
Talking about the good old days.
About their bunions, yeah.
Where's Daddy Charlie?
He's just getting a pack of cigarettes. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
You've been getting a pack of cigarettes for the past 20 years?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's traffic. God.
There's a candy store at every corner in this town. Pop 5. There's not a fucking cigarette store for a while, so just cut them a little slack. And honestly, why would you want to come home to this? Like, literally, you come in and there's a bed with 4 people in it. What the fuck is this, Neverland?
Those aren't people, those are corpses.
I'm pretty sure that guy on the right hasn't moved since they had him on screen.
No, he snored.
Bet these guys got a lot of knowledge, though, if you'll just sit and listen to them.
Yeah, that one story that he just tells on repeat. So can you accidentally have the one song repeat button on your iPod checked?
What's his fascination with Grandpa Joe? I never understood it. I mean, he's a good guy and everything, but like, find a friend, you know?
Sounds like he's trying to weasel his way into the will. He's like, all right, if I listen to a couple of these fucking stories, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Mr. Slugworth. Yeah, Grandpa, you really think these are all real people? I'm pretty sure that's the boss on level 3 in Mega Man 2.
God, Charlie looks like somebody, too.
It is kind of crazy, though, Matt, maybe you know more about this than I do, but like the cast of this, really no one went on to have a crazy career except for Gene Wilder.
Charlie became a veterinarian and stopped Hollywood. So
that was his only movie.
Or something. Yeah.
So that was his only movie.
Charlie looks like a 8-year-old social distant Ryan Gosling from the Mickey Mouse Club.
I could see it.
Yep. Wearing the same turtleneck every day.
Yes.
This guy looks like, even though he never was a young man, like Michael Caine if he lost a fight when he was like 14 years old.
And also had a stroke.
And he didn't have good dental insurance.
I don't have use on the left side of me face. Why would you say that out loud?
Remember in chemistry class, like watching movies, like everything explodes? Like literally all we did was pick a fucking frog apart. That's all I did ever.
They were just too smart to give a shit that we could actually blow up.
Or a worm. Did y'all ever pick a worm apart?
I don't think I did.
I'm also going to quit school and start a band.
Okay, cool. It's going to be called Oasis. We have lots of angst. Angst upon angst.
My brother, who I love, is going to be part of it too, and we're never going to break up.
Are you taking a piss? God, so that we just leave school because the chocolate factory's open. That's my America.
I mean, this is only second period.
With our obesity rate, I bet we'd let kids out of school for that.
If this movie is in Ireland, it's like, yo, Guinness, St. James and Guinness just opened up. The school's closed. Let's all get a pint. Like, oh, I'm 6. Makes no sense.
But we have finals. Did you not hear St. James and Guinness?
It's open.
You're in. Hey, Grandma, what are you knitting that for? You won't be alive to wear it. Christmas stocking. It's August. That's a bit optimistic, thinking you'll be around for that.
Well, when did Charlie get another pair?
That's been in bed the last 2 weeks and hasn't got an action.
Yeah, how many hand jobs are going on underneath that blanket?
Yeah, no shit. From their own hand, though. I don't think any communal hand jobs are going on. Look at that Wonka van.
That's like the pre-rape van before the rape van came about.
Who is this woman? Oh, I thought this was one of his grandparents. Never mind.
It's supposed to be his
To
dad.
believe in
I want
one's
to take
dreams.
care of my son, but literally 8 old people are living in there, and they're kind of annoying.
I don't even think they're related to us. This guy's giving me a lettuce wrap Jared Leto vibe. If you
Ooh, yeah.
Always trying to get
His
into
hair is like the non-GMO Donald Trump almost.
Mm-hmm. I can see it.
I miss. I love when news shows like SportsCenter used to do this. Remember, they'd have like the people working in the background of the set. I just think that was so cool.
What a show name! The Evening Report. When's it come on, and what's it about?
I don't know. We'll have to find a way to get that information out to people.
Only things at night or in the evening. That's it.
This looks like the karaoke mic from Toy Story.
Yeah.
Next, I'll be singing Firework by Katy Perry.
God, this is so 70s.
Also, here's a fat kid.
So now we're meeting some of the kids, and there's a lot of, I don't know if you have this in the fun facts yet, but there's a lot of meaning behind this movie that some people think, it's almost like, it is almost like a Clockwork Orange, honestly, where you could have a deeper talk about. But this kid, if you want to go through the Bible, like this kid,
the 7 deadly sins. Right?
Yeah, gluttony. Yeah, so.
Oh, there's also Slugworth. Where'd you get that scar?
You want to know where I got these scars? That's a different movie. It's not coming out for a couple of. Oh yeah, sorry. Charlie, you look so nice. Yeah, you know why? Because I got out of fucking bed and showered, Grandpa.
No, that's not it.
No, that can't be it.
I'm knitting a stocking.
Ah, it'll match your sweater. It'll match your sweater you wear 5 days a week.
A scarf just in time for June.
Oh boy, I hope
this one's for me. It's the will.
This one's for me. Yeah, I gathered that when you fucking handed it to me.
Like, honestly, is it from you though, Grandpa? You haven't got out of bed in fucking 5 months. I mean, I know you just told Mom to go get this for me.
It's an expired Long John Silver's gift card. What, you knew it was expired and you still...
If you bitch enough, you might get some free hush puppies out of it.
Sometimes they don't even check the date on these things. Is that a moon pie? I love moon pies. Speaking of which, Moon Pie's Twitter account is pretty savage. Like, they will roast people. If you've
really?
One guy tweeted at them once, he's like, your food fucking sucks. And Moon Pie tweeted back, you're tweeting at a sandwich Twitter account, like a candy Twitter account on Saturday night. Get your priorities together.
Dude, what are these people getting paid by the hour to do this?
It's a sweatshop, so all the labor's off the books.
Ah, yeah.
This is back in the 70s, though, when America was great again. Sweatshops had American workers, right?
And there's no dental.
Yeah.
No Nike shoes this week. We just got to open Wonka.
Honestly, though, you can't give these people fucking dental. They eat chocolate all day. You want to go bankrupt?
This dude is so pussy whipped by his daughter. It's unbelievable.
It's true.
It's sad. Are these nuns?
I don't know.
They're Slugworth.
So this has been mimicked a lot. I think the best one though is Family Guy. Whenever Pawtucket Pat he tours the brewery, I think that's like one of the best ones I've seen. He just gets drunk the whole time trying to get the ticket.
I would do that.
Which honestly a brewery should do. But it promotes binge drinking, so I don't think you can.
How much was a Wonka bar in 1971?
5 cents.
5 cents, probably, yeah. This is back when you could actually buy things with coins.
By the way, what came first, the movie or the bar? It's like the chicken or the egg thing.
Yeah, I think they were like a cross promotion. Like what I was reading about Quaker Oats.
So this chick grew up to be Mariah Carey?
I don't get the reference.
She's a. You've never seen the Mariah Carey reality show where she's just a bitch and a diva the whole time?
Oh yeah, but I mean, a lot of people are bitches.
Well, that's the only one that came to mind, so I was trying to make a joke. Well, you just fucking ruined the joke.
How is this guy always present when someone finds the ticket?
He looks like the bad guy in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
He does, actually.
He wishes he was that guy.
And let's just litter. No big deal. We have more than one Earth.
Who left their horse spoke from their frickin' covered wagon on the side of the road?
I love this guy's 8 layers. I'm Nigel Crescent here to report that we found...
Nigel Thornborough.
I'm Nigel Thornborough.
Remember when sideburns came back for a while in like 2098?
England hung on to the sideburns a little longer than they should have.
I don't mind long sideburns as long as they're neatly trimmed, but like these are like 70s bushy as fuck.
Right.
This guy wants so bad to be David Spade.
He's like, but I'll settle for skim milk Jeff Daniels.
Yeah. I'm almond milk David Spade. Nice to meet you.
Oh my gosh. If Jeff Daniels and David Spade had a kid, I mean,
They did have
yeah? Yeah, together, obviously. But
Yeah, they were lovers. You didn't know that?
no, they did. But they named him Jessup. And I believe that's this guy's name. It's got to be him.
It's like, I'll just go fuck myself.
So this takes place in Germany, I think, right?
Yeah, I know. I was going to save my Oompa Loompa fact for a little bit later, but...
Well, don't come up short.
Okay, I think we might have already seen this, but the picture held up by the... I just thought this was insane, so I mentioned it. The picture held up by the Paraguayan newscaster announcing the finder of the last golden ticket is of Nazi henchman Martin Bormann. So there's a Nazi in this movie. Like, why?
In the
Like a-
70s?
In the 70s?
I mean, they were still around. They're still around now.
Well, I know, but like Nazi, they I think 45 was the end of World War II. So like was
what?
he a not? Okay, what do you mean by Nazi? Was he a Nazi troop?
No, so the picture...
He used
they
to be a
hold up,
Nazi?
it's a picture of a guy from probably the 40s who's a Nazi.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Which is just so weird. Like, why include that in the movie at all? Is this Violet?
No.
Yeah.
Violet is like the template for bitch. You know, like, how many people get tickets? 5?
I think she's the one that chews gum the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's like the Michael Jordan of the group that goes in.
So
It loses its flavor,
Fun fact, Jeff. Fun fact. Actually, there was a behind the scenes 20 years after this movie, and the actress that played Violet, they're like, "Do you chew gum anymore?" Like, no, actually, after I got this role because it's the 70s, so it was a sugar gum. She said I had 17 cavities. So
Jesus.
She said I don't chew gum anymore.
That's like every tooth.
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty
laundry
much.
day must be hell around here.
Now
Oh
we know
my
where
God.
he got his last name, Bucket, from frickin' doing laundry, because that's where the clothes go.
Charlie Bucket is his name. That sounds like, I mean, he's from, yo, Charlie Buckets. Yeah, he's a kid down the street. He's good. He's good at stickball.
That's the name of the kid with a really wet jump shot, Charlie Buckets.
Charlie Buckets. He's got a good mid-range game. It's all right.
Don't leave him open.
Not good on D, though. I'll tell you.
They don't leave him open from 15 feet. He's fucking automatic.
Do you think his mom's getting any dick?
Can anyone there even get it up?
No
I
shit.
mean, would she be getting it from Grandpa Joe or someone else?
This is way before Viagra and shit, I think.
Grandpa Joe's on her ex-husband's side of the family, so it would be okay, I think.
What's the line from Not Another Teen Movie? We're related. And she goes, only by blood. Charlie did his little half-ass laundry job. Now he's on his way out.
I mean, poor Charlie. I mean, imagine he meets a chick at school and like, hey, I think she might give me an over-the-pants hand job, but she wants to meet my family before. Like, yeah, this is my mom. And these are 4 old people that just live in my living room and never get out of bed.
Yeah, nothing dries up the pussy than walking in and seeing like 4 decrepit old people.
Well, yeah, no shit. Before you get laid, do you take your chick to a nursing home? I think not.
Not anymore. I learned my lesson on that one.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, quick question. What's a comb cost these days?
When did conditioner come out? Apparently in the 80s.
I don't think wherever they are, England or Germany, got it till like early 90s.
First off, their hair shouldn't be frizzy because they can't afford heat, and they're probably not taking hot showers, so their hair should be greasy, if anything.
Why does it look like it always rains in England? Like, look at the streets. Like it always looks like it just rained.
Yeah,
like
it's
for
just
48 hours.
This is filmed in Germany, but where's it supposed to take place at? England?
I think England.
Yeah.
We have the subtitles on, but I can't remember. Does Charlie have an English accent?
No. Everyone
Charlie doesn't know
is
what
American.
the fuck he is.
They're immigrants. Their dad moved in there.
What's a name like Charlie Bucket? I mean, come on.
They were one that stood their feet down and said the Revolutionary War is wrong, and they just stayed over, apparently.
Like, honestly, I think the Redcoats, if this thing would have gone like another week, we had them right where we wanted.
Well, that's why they're so poor. They kept paying taxes on tea.
Fucking Paul Revere.
But they didn't have representation.
You almost forget this movie is kind of a musical, almost, and almost every movie is. We should do The Sound of Music sometime, by the way. Actually,
Absolutely.
that should be a good one.
Why does he look like he's just like, I don't even know, like just high out of his mind?
Yeah, it probably is, man. You got to be to get through the days here.
It's weird that he wants candy more than, like masturbating or pussy or something. He's almost probably 12.
We all mature differently.
That's true. And there was a time it's like, hey, you want ass or a Crunch Bar? I'm like, well, I am hungry.
I mean, he doesn't need to really go out of his way to hunt chicks because that messenger bag will bag enough ass on its own.
Okay, seriously though, like best I was like Reese's, Crunch Bar, Milky Way.
I'm
M&Ms.
a Kit Kat guy.
Kit Kats are good. I love chocolate peanut butter, so Reese's are some of my favorites.
Do you like Butterfinger?
Yes.
Butterfinger.
Especially, we'll have to talk about marketing because when Bart Simpson was the marketer for Butterfinger, I was all about
Hey, we have Popeye Jones on the pod now. That's Popeye Jones' dog.
Mm-hmm. She only averaged 3 points, 3 rebounds, and not 7 like your dad.
Yeah, but she played a lot less minutes than you.
Well, she was pregnant.
So is half the WNBA. Matt, I know you missed the days of Cowboys versus Indians.
Jeff, I could see this being your life, though. Every time you left in middle school, your mom just, like, sung a 3-minute song on the patio.
A soliloquy. I'm like, Mom, it's just Tuesday. Like, it's not a big deal.
Okay, this is, of course, my favorite character here. He just likes TV. He likes watching Cowboys and Indians.
And he's a blood.
Indians is 71. We're in 71 now. We're in a safe spot.
He's not near any crypts, is he?
How does Arthur Slugworth get in the middle of all this? Like, is anybody screening this guy? Is he ID'd? But that's not even his real name.
He knows how to sniff at. Oh, sorry, that wasn't the cap gun. I'm sorry, that was the real one. Fuck, I killed Judy. That's definitely his step.
It's like, I don't care. At least you
not
wait
12.
into the men. I don't give a fuck.
No son of mine's gay. What? No one was even talking about it.
That wasn't the question, sir.
Oh, like, sorry.
Like the original Dan Rather.
You won't take my guns? See that "Don't Tread on Me" fucking sign up there? That's what I thought. The Evening Report, just so you know what is going on. God, look at that checkered vest. That's awesome.
Look at that hair piece that's fighting for its life.
This was long before the fake news, okay?
I hate how his tie and his kerchief or his little pocket square don't match. Ugh.
Different shades, different hues. Definitely different hues.
He got dressed in the dark. I mean, he wanted to leave before the prostitute woke up. I mean, chill out, Jeff.
He's like, Charlie, this is a Xanax. We both take these. We might as well be in his shop.
He just pulled it out of his ass. Literally.
Charlie, eat all these you can. Look at me. I'm healthy as a fucking ox.
I'm 44 years old. And I'm 44 years old, and I feel great.
Is it, Grandpa, maybe we should do keto together and, like, do exercise, maybe get out of bed. No, fuck that shit. Let's eat chocolate.
He's like, I had vegetables yesterday. Those were French fries.
Better idea. Let's eat chocolate and never walk again.
Let's eat chocolate so much that the diabetes cuts off the circulation to our knees.
Is Grandpa's haircut leave the top, trim the back, and don't touch the sideburns? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
It looks like he fell asleep on his back, and then a lawnmower drove over the front of him. right, they got the ticket, guys. We're fucking in. All of a sudden, I feel like Grandpa might not be as sick as he's been letting on.
No, he's pretty sick. There's no way he's gonna miraculously jump out of bed
Look at those mutton chops.
Yeah,
like
seriously.
like Jesus after 3 days in the tomb and just fucking walk into that chocolate factory. There's no way, Jeff. I'll bet you $20.
Guarantee you, this guy doesn't have a house, but he calls it an estate.
Your Majesty.
Yeah, there's no way that guy's ancestors owned slaves. No way.
Definitely not. But the one who worked in the kitchen was basically family, Matt.
Why does this guy have like a strap on like an FBI detective with a gun?
Like she's hot for
This chick's
1971.
hot for 71. My
She is.
God.
Right?
Sean Connery's Bond definitely would have fucked this
Oh
chick.
shit. Can we have a summer scene where she shows a little more skin because she's
Like
actually pretty good looking?
A little neck, like pull down the turtleneck and the
Yeah.
scarf, you know?
We're not in church.
The guy in the background listening to the audio's like, sometimes if people see me at a mall from about 100 yards away, they think I'm William Shatner. Okay, congrats.
Who was the actress? Not Jessica Alba. Jessica
Biel?
Summer Catch Beale.
Yeah.
That's her. Can you see it? You can see it.
That's her
I can
mom
see it.
Yes.
her
Or sister.
grandma?
Sister.
I don't know. I missed the part down the side. I mean, I guess it's kind of coming back.
Look at this guy. He could
That
quarterback
hurt.
and also the quarterback of the New York Jets.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, black and white
Spanish.
TV. How do we ever live with black and white TV? Like, you had no idea what the colors were. That's the Nazi.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like, why hold up that photo?
It's like
Well,
informative. It's informative.
What is grandma knitting?
That's a sweatshop right there.
It's good for the... Her mom's like, hurry up, Grandma. We need more inventory. I'm selling these on Etsy.
I think Charlie brings in chicks to her room and is like, hey, he kind of goes down her pants like, I don't want to make too much noise. I'm like, there's 8 people outside. Like, they can't hear shit, though. It's
They're all
fine.
deaf, babe.
One has to look at a red light in order for you to see them.
This guy is British.
In the winter, that coat is all you need. That's wool as fuck.
Yeah, yet he's wearing it, like, in the classroom. God, I miss, like, chalkboards.
You
Who's gonna
think
erase
this
that?
guy thinks the Beatles is the greatest band ever?
AC/DC, maybe.
I don't. He's not Australian. He's definitely English.
Oh, he's the most English a person could possibly be. This chick looks like Popeye. Do you remember the skinny monster in Ah Real Monsters?
Yes.
That's who this chick looks like.
Yes. Madeline Durkin.
Was she's not the one who held up her eyeballs, is she?
I think so. Yeah. No, definitely.
That's fucking awesome. Charlie, you wore this shirt yesterday. I don't want to be that guy. I know things are tough at home.
And to some of
But
our
change your
younger
fucking clothes.
viewers that are listening, this is called school, and kids went here to learn,
In person.
about mathematics and science and stuff. And then if you got lucky, the chick across from you that thought was hot, you pass her a note, then maybe you could hang out with her that weekend.
Teacher at the end of the class like, also, just in case you're wondering, I'm in a Journey cover band playing tonight. Come
Tell your
by.
parents.
Come
Well,
by.
actually, I'm playing so early they let children in, so if you could come too, just support. We
It's
support.
half
each other.
off pints. I know you're 10, but it is England. No one gives a
Half
flying
off
fuck.
pints and appetizers at the pub down the street.
Grab
Or the
some
candy
chips,
shop.
Grab some chips.
Those guys
well-
aren't doing a drug deal. There's no way.
No, definitely not. With trench coats, why would they be? Go home, have a wank, come out to the show. What?
I'm surprised no one's
Britain.
called anyone a cunt yet, because usually in English television, you're like, you a bloody cunt, Charlie.
You remember my favorite line in The Gentleman is, you are a proper cunt, Roger. I think it's like the first line of the movie.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Charlie didn't arrive during candy-free happy hour this time.
A Slugworth Sizzler, huh? Looking to get fucked up, I see. Charlie just told the teacher, I'm not much for chocolate, proceeds to shovel a foot-long bar into his mouth.
This is honestly what McDonald's did during our childhood, though. Like, they would say, hey, get a Happy Meal, get this toy. Get a Happy Meal, get the Space Jam cup. And I'd be like, Mom, I have to eat McDonald's. I have to be an obese child.
Yeah. Seriously. Those hash browns, though. Pancakes?
I know.
Oh, yeah. And then the Batman Forever cups came out, and that just ended it.
Because Jeff's mom always says, like, I'm the fattest POS she's ever seen. I'm just like, I blame McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Matt, it's your body. You disgusting slob.
I mean, by age 8, if you're doing it right, by age like 7 or 8, you already have type 2 diabetes.
I don't think Matt has seen his dick since, I don't know, the Millennium album from the Backstreet Boys came out.
Probably, yeah, at least. So this is the Nazi on the paper. That's insane. Okay.
Maybe it's a way of saying Nazis were fraud.
No.
Was
Turns out this bloke was taking a piss.
Was this movie, it's Americana for sure, but I think it was more overseas movie, right?
To me, and again, 71 is like so far out of,
I have no clue what theaters were then.
Right. But this doesn't feel like something that would play as well to an American audience.
This is the equivalent of you going down on a chick and she shaved when you fucking find this ticket.
Why did he throw the chocolate, though? Like, eat it, too. Like,
seriously. Look at this bitch.
Nosy bitch.
No shit. Everyone, Charlie found the ticket. And no guy's just going to take it from a 6-year-old.
Run home.
It's like a foul ball. There's no 40-year-old.
Steve Bartman is having PTSD just watching this scene.
So, Jeff, here's a fun fact. This cost $3 million to make. It made $4 million in theaters, which I don't care what time frame you're in. That's a fucking terrible statistic. And this is one of the definitions that we call a cult classic, where it basically just gained fandom year after year after year of people watching it. But in theaters, it did not do that well.
I'm not surprised, man. It's like, it's so eclectic. Like, we always talk about movies being accessible. Jesus Christ, dude.
I know. Did you know that army ants carry half their body weight on their backs?
Yeah, we learned that in school. It's an odd thing to say as you jump out of a dark corridor. Sorry.
Did you know Adolf Hitler started as an artist? Well, that's a weird thing to say to somebody.
But that is actually fascinating.
Was he good? No, not at all, actually.
It was actually, his work was shit. Also, my glasses are the shape of an octagon. That's an 8-sided object.
No shit. Why? Can I have a scientific reasoning why these work better than just oval?
I don't know. Ask lens crafters.
Or Dr. Robert Zellner. This right here is the manual to a 2004 Honda Civic. Why do you carry that around with you?
You're an 8-year-old. If someone's going to ask you for that ticket, I'm like, literally, I'll sell it to you for a fucking bicycle that barely works. I don't know.
I'm not creepy. You can trust me. I'm not creepy.
I have lots of friends that are adults.
Here, let me jump out of this dark alley. It's some other kid.
How long have you been waiting there? Only 14 hours. I'm starved.
I could have an everlasting gobstopper if I only knew the recipe.
It's like he runs in. Grandpa, guess what? You got money for chemotherapy? No, I found the golden ticket. Oh, well, that's fine too as well, I guess.
I was really hoping to leave this fucking bed.
It's like, oh, Grandma, another stocking? Like, Jesus Christ, make something else.
Shit.
Do you think IKEA put that bed together?
What's weird, we had a couple extra screws, but...
Every time they come in here, I don't know if it's a house or a room on the fucking USS Comfort from coronavirus, because there's so many fucking people in here that are just like so sick. It makes no fucking sense. But Grandpa's about to feel a lot better. This is like when you have a sick person, but you bring in a chick with like huge tits or something that is a prostitute. He's about to
walk around, yeah.
He's about to do a round of CrossFit right now. He's like, watch these wall sits I can do. Time me.
Why are you doing box jumps? I thought you were paralyzed.
Grandpa's doing muscle
me?
ups in the corner. Like, what? What the hell?
This part is insane, and if I'm the mom, I'm like, I've been fucking scrubbing your feet.
Yeah, if you're the mom, you're definitely pissed. Like, he's not eating for like a solid year. Like, I wouldn't feed him again.
Why isn't this used as a meme? Because this is like every man whenever we're sick and we're like, we make it a bigger deal than it is. And then your wife's like, hey, I'm going to wear that sexy dress and we're going to go out. It's like, wait a second. I can get out of bed.
What do you think if I dressed like a slut tonight? Well, I think I can get up off the couch as well. So.
Do you think Grandma Martha dresses like a slut on Tuesday nights for date night?
No, she used to, but ever since bingo wasn't held at this house anymore, she's really stopped trying. Even Vladi Divac right now is like, you're faking it.
Okay. What about Joe Paterno Jr. down there fucking looking at him right now?
I think they casted Helen Keller's like great grandma on the back right because she hasn't said a fucking word this whole movie.
Great value brand Joe Paterno.
Yeah, bagged cereal Joe Paterno. He is really hamming this up. Just shoot him full of some cortisone and let's play.
He really slow played it for the last few years.
Or a radio in the back. Do you guys know?
What?
Is that a TV or a radio in the back? It's 71.
It might be a combo one.
Yeah, it looks like it. The radio at the bottom, the TV at the top.
So that's like the basically like a DVD TV combo 8 years ago.
Yeah, like Dominic Toretto and his crew would be stealing those in 71.
Are you fucking kidding me? He hasn't walked in like 18 years. He walks now and then decides he can fucking sing too.
He's like, I won't go to the combine, but I can do our pro day. Yeah,
his hair is like the Planet Fitness Emmett Brown. Dr. Emmett Brown, almost.
Yeah. He got a fucking PhD. Show him a little respect. Is that a piss bucket?
I don't know what else, unless it's a puke bucket, but it might be used as both.
Grandma Martha's not knitting anything.
No.
So this may be an obvious question, but is Charlie's mom dealing with her parents and then her, wherever he is, husband's parents too? Or is she making any money off these people that are staying here?
I'm hoping she probably hopes they die so they can cremate the bastards and then get their will. I'm guessing.
I mean, how much is rent?
Or I mean, they're doing in
they're
a
on
barn shack. I'm not sure.
Utilities are incled, though. I read.
It's 71.
That's a unique layout, to have the bed in the middle of the house. Like that.
It's clear. Well, Popeye is clearly an HOA because the yard's mowed out in front. None of these fucking old fuckers are pushing a lawnmower. And look at the trimming; it's weeded, so it's definitely an HOA. So that's a little extra coin.
His mom's like, yeah, just throw that on the floor. It's not that guy did fucking 4 people's laundry all last night. So
I was like, God, I feel great.
Or the last 18 years.
Brown hat with a black blazer. Just arrest him.
It's like me. I'm in bed tired as fuck, and my wife's like, oh, I thought we were going to have sex. And after I have sex, this is me basically dancing around. I was like, I feel great. I'm just going to go sing in the rain.
This is like I'm hungover, and then you're like, well, bar rescue's on. And I fucking dance out of the bed. Never mind. I can make it.
You're hungover on New Year's Day, but you're like, but USC and Wisconsin's on, and they got pretty easy spread to cover. Like, well, let's go to the bar.
And I think Vegas fucked up on the spread here. It's a pick'em. You fucking skip out of bed. Free money!
If you're these other older people sitting in bed, would you not be like, all right, I can do this too, but not neither one of them tries?
Yeah, and then they both have a heart attack and die.
Yeah, and they're going to die in like a week.
So I love how Charlie's mom was like, I mean, motherfucker, I was literally like holding a bucket while you pooped into my hands.
Yeah, she's like, if anyone should go to the chocolate factory, it should be me. What the fuck?
Right? It's a miracle.
She's the victim.
It's like, it's a miracle. Grandpa, take a shower. It was like, well, it's not that big a miracle. Let's calm down. I'm not going to shower.
Let's walk before we run, Charlie. Guy hawking ice cream out front. That's good. That's smart. So they each get to take one person in with them?
Yep.
Mike TV is
It's
the
just
best, man.
It's just like Neverland and Michael Jackson's Ranch. You can take one person in.
Except the parents have to wait outside in Neverland.
Except your one person is not over the age of 8.
Well, who's going to film if the parents have to wait outside?
We have cameras inside, trust me.
Is it good or bad that we're watching a movie from 70 and back then, like, pedophilia wasn't a thing, really?
Obviously, look at the Candyman.
Is it bad that people were so naive? Or
Yes.
do you have a little good feeling that it's like, it was, I mean, a lot of these fucking things, obviously I don't think Gene Wilder, like, touched anyone or anything, but I'm just saying, like, this movie rubs you the wrong way when you're watching it now in 2020 that you know everything you know about Penn State football.
Do we have enough scarves on? I mean, is the whole chocolate factory a freezer? What are we doing?
Well, you got, you got to freeze chocolate to make it stick, so.
That's a random time for him to show up at 10 a.m.
Also,
Jeff,
hey, Violet, Madeline called. She wants her outfit back.
Jeff, that's the thing about layers. You can take them off, but you can't put them on if you don't have them.
Damn right. Leviticus 4:8.
It's hunting rule 101.
It's 5:10.
Oh, my bad. This, did you read the fact about this?
Yeah, can you please state it?
So, this is so weird, but Gene Wilder said he would only, this was his stipulation, he would only take the role if they allowed him to pretend to have a limp in his opening scene as Wonka, and then, like, prove that he was actually very fit. And the director was like, why do you want to do that? And he's like, because if I can make the audience and the kids distrust me initially, then the whole rest of the film, everything I say, they won't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
And the director goes, but, like, really, that is your stipulation on the only way you'll take the role? And he goes, yes, that is true.
But it's honestly brilliant. Like, it really is, because right now you're like, this is basically the Dark Knight Rises. But he, like he said after that, you can't trust anything I do because I lied
to my factory.
The chocolate is yours.
Eat all the chocolate.
God, this is great. It's like, what happened? Injury from Vietnam. It's like, oh, you're in the war? No, I just, it was around.
I was
Vietnam.
in a really competitive softball team around the time.
Yeah.
Do you think Gene Wilder got a hard on when he did that somersault, since that was his only stipulation for making the movie?
Probably.
He probably had so much fun making this. And also a behind the scenes thing is they said the kids were always around Gene, like in between scenes. And they said never the handler was ever like, please stay away from Mr. Wilder or anything. Like Gene like always talked to like everyone. They said he was really a cool dude.
That's cool.
It makes you want to root for him.
Was he a stand-up comic like Richard Pryor?
Yeah. And it caught the eye of Mel Brooks and did Young Frankenstein, and then obviously Blazing Saddles. Best friends with Richard Pryor. What?
I feel like he did one other Mel Brooks movie, even if he didn't have a big... Did he have a part in Spaceballs at all?
No, he might have done History of the World, part 1 or 2. He might have had a part in that. He was great. I mean, I don't know what to compare him to because there's not many comedians that make it big in Hollywood. You know, I guess a lot of people started saying like Adam Sandler did and stuff like that, but I mean, he was huge in the 70s. Him and Richard Pryor were the guys.
I do feel like, and there are a ton of differences because their comedy styles were so different. But if you're talking like the ability to do like a dark dramatic role and also comedic sensibility, I kind of get like a Robin Williams vibe from him a little bit.
I think that hits the nail right on the head. Where honestly, if you put him like, this is almost like he's not really funny in this. He's more like dark.
As a kid, he creeped me.
I think Robin Williams and Toys like watched this movie and tried to get something out of it.
I feel like he was kind of ahead of a game as far as like comedy goes.
Yeah.
Like he definitely like he was playing ahead than everyone else.
Yeah, and that's why I'm wondering what the like reception of this movie was for people like, dude, what the fuck is Gene Wilder doing? Or were they like, oh man, that's kind of interesting. Have either of you guys seen Robin Williams in 1 Hour Photo?
Nah.
No.
Dude, it's crazy. He plays this dude who works at a 1 hour photo booth, like developing, the pictures that come in, and he gets obsessed with this family that keeps like bringing in their photos. It's probably his darkest role. It's like insane.
He had range. He did the light stuff, but he did some dark shit too.
It's crazy to think, and I think the most drastic case is Phil Hartman, where basically like he would punish himself before the role, like cut his leg and shit, just because comedy was the only outlet in his life to make him feel like happy. It's some of these comedians that you think are like, man, they're so funny. I'm like, yeah, but they're really dark souls. This is like entering Banner's lab right now. There's a lot of rules and shit you got to read.
Fine.
You guys like blah blah blah, just sign here. Like Banner, we can't even read the whole bottom part.
It's not even a big deal to just sign here. It's not like you're signing your life away or anything.
Matt, what's
you are though.
Wait, what'd you say before the cough?
Just sign it. Yeah, just sign it.
Matt, what's the line from Reno 911? Basically, what this says is, you stay the hell out of my yard, and I'll stay out of yours.
No, that's not what it says at all. It says that a pedophile is moving in next door.
He goes over like threatening his neighbor.
Basically, and you're giving permission for him to rape your child.
Right. What it says is, you stay the hell out of my yard. Why don't we write with quills anymore? God, we've lost our way. Now, if Cycly were on the pod, he would be like, hey, Wonka's fucked because these kids are minors. Their signature means nothing.
So also talk about how Willy Wonka has been used in pop culture. We've talked about Family Guy. Probably one of my favorite Office episodes is when Michael does the golden ticket and gives all of it to one company, which basically bankrupts them and shit, and has Dwight cover for it.
If I'm being honest, David, I would like none of the blame and all of the credit. I am impressed by the potential that you see in me.
Dwight, you love that movie. It was like impossible.
Hey, Dwight,
never ate chocolate till I was 15.
Hey, Dwight. I will say this, the $3 million budget, I can't imagine went to anything but constructing the actual chocolate factory.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's fucking nuts. And it's all practical.
I mean, you just have to have a camera on the streets of Germany, and pretty much no money has been spent until about now.
Yeah. He's like, this damn thing, I'll get it to work.
Nobody would touch you.
What's the line from Back to the Future? I think he took that guy's wallet. Who's in my mouth?
Ouch, ouch, you're on my hair.
We have like 2 different haircuts in this whole elevator. Like, there's no individuality. I've had enough. Bitch, we've only gone down the elevator.
Grandpa Joe muscled up a suit he found somewhere.
He's like, this old thing used to close with about a 90% success rate. Are you trying to get laid at the chocolate factory? As a kid, this shit just blew my mind. Like, the optics of all this stuff.
It really is. I mean, I know how Geiger feels about it, but I think it's like, it's ahead of the game for its time, especially. Like, comedically.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think, by 71, like, yeah, nothing else had come out, because Mel Brooks hadn't even really blown up on the scene yet.
Everything was vanilla back then, I'm sure.
Yeah, comedy was like Abbott and Costello and like like slapstick stuff. Not that this is necessarily highbrow, but it's like a diversion from oh, there's a pie in my face. Like that was
Oh, we all learned a good moral lesson here at the end of this tale.
Come sit down, chap.
Right on here, on old Grandpa's knee.
I feel bad for this girl, like Matt was saying, who played Violet. Like, do you not realize just give her sugar-free gum? Was that not a thing in 71?
Oh, what if they gave her, like, the zebra gum?
Dude,
like, I remember that?
One legit story, one time I stole that and my mom made me take it back. I was a fucking felon, dude. I should be in prison.
You should be. I mean, that's how it starts. And then
so
next year.
The $3 million budget, $1 million right here?
Gotta be at least, right? I did read that this was real. It was a mixture of chocolate and 2 other things.
Cream, right?
Yeah, cream, I think, was one. It would start to smell horrible.
Honestly, though, when Wonka goes to the bar and is talking to some English lady, I mean, this is a closer right here. You're going to get laid if you get her to your place.
Oh, yeah, 100%. It's like, and you can eat everything, if you know what I'm saying. Dude, somewhere there's a guy that has that suede jacket that Wonka has, and he probably paid like $180,000 for it.
Banner. And he has no shirt underneath.
He's wearing it right now, no other clothes on.
This is a thing that I believed almost there's a couple roles like this that I just don't think anyone else should ever do, and Willy Wonka is one of them. And Johnny Depp I appreciate as an actor, even though he just likes to do weird roles sometimes, but this is just something that should have never been redone, ever.
And I guess he tried to do it like a totally different way, but dude, it was like so off the mark.
Terrible.
It's hard to get.
That was Tim Burton, right? It was Tim Burton who directed it.
Yeah,
right?
We've talked about this guy in the pod. Tim Burton has like literally like 3 of his 13 movies are even watchable.
He's Eric Gagne. He used to be untouchable, and now like everyone hits his fastball.
But even his heyday was not that long, dude. It was like Beetlejuice and the 2 Batmans.
Like Eric Gagne.
Well, he did what you call it, Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, but that one, when I rewatched it, wasn't as good as I remember.
Well, not to be confused with Edward Scissorhands. Totally different film.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I have them both on DVD and Laserdisc.
It's insane. This is Gene Wilder's #1 role.
Has to be, right?
Oh yeah.
It's sad, I think, because in Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles, he is fucking just brilliant. And that's more of a comedic thing that he was into, but I mean, he's almost like Heath Ledger as the Joker in this role. Like every time he's on, you just are glued to him.
What is the obsession with jam and people in England?
Yeah, and why are dads eating it? Like I just feel like, yeah, it's candy, whatever.
Yeah, like this bitch. Have you never had whipped cream before? It's like, I mean, it's kind of cool. The world is made up of it, but none of it is like stuff we haven't eaten.
See, I thought if they remade this movie, they should have made it for adults. So like it was a brewery where they're making IPAs and blondes and double IPAs and everything, and the kids are dragged along. Just something different, but not what they did. The new Charlie and Chocolate Factory is so terrible.
And then in the new one, midgets come out and they have like those things called. Where you get like...
Sorry, Jeff's having mic trouble.
I did see that this little teacup part was like plastic or wax. It was wax, not plastic. It was wax.
There's about 2 memes that are historic from this movie. And the one is when he has the hand on his face, like, you know, oh, tell me everything you want. And there's another meme too, but this movie is so iconic, and I think Twitter actually kind of brought it back too.
I mean, I know how you feel about it, but it stands up the test of time.
There's the Red River, Popeye. We all know about the Red River.
That's right. How would you react if you saw a Red River or a chocolate river?
Is that Hawaiian Punch? Like, what is it?
Oh yeah.
Breaks through the wall.
I mean, I'm not a big sugar guy, but if this was mashed potatoes and, you know, chicken fried steak, I'd be swimming all in this.
Yeah, same.
So this isn't really that big for me.
Charlie's like, look, slave labor.
There we go. This is how you turn a good profit.
You
so
see,
which one's Peter Dinklage?
All right, so you guys want a fact about the Oompa Loompas?
Lay it.
This movie was shot in Munich, Germany, as Matt was saying, but the producers had to go outside of Germany to recruit enough little people to play the Oompa Loompas. So the
little people population in Germany couldn't support the
Did
film.
they have to go more north?
It's a shame.
Well, many people cast as Oompa Loompas, German or otherwise, did not speak English fluently at all. This is why some appear to not know the words to songs during the musical numbers.
Well, learn your fucking lines, right?
I just assumed Wonka ran such a tight fucking ship. They're like, dude, we can't work 36 hours every 2 days and then also show up for choreography and rehearsal.
Yeah, I can't teach you English. Like,
Wonka's outsourcing labor before it was fashionable. That's fucking awesome. Good for him.
He's like, I've already found a village of little people in Pakistan who will be shipping over next month.
they survived the hornswogglers and the mudbugglers.
So you know they're fighters.
You think the Oompa Loompas ever unionized? Just got sick of it.
Yeah, they're probably like, we want less hours and we want a higher wage. And Wonka's like, look, I get it, but don't fucking do this around the holidays, okay?
God, what do you think their union was saying during all this? Like,
Is their union leader like an inch and a half taller than them? So he's like, I'm in charge. You're still only 4'2".
Well, Popeye, they went on strike in June, and finally an Oompa Loompa was like, dude, like, if we wanted to do this, we got to do it in, like, November, December. At least we have jobs at Santa's fucking sleigh house. Like, right now in June, like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? Like, we got kids that got to eat.
Drew's like, oh, we can go work in Stockton. You can work in Sessions. Our friend Drew Rosenhaus.
Yeah, if you guys don't get that, that's an inside joke, so you probably
Sorry. Did you see how he fell in?
Tie now. Like, what the fuck? He's all done up.
This kid, dude, you're going to fucking clog the pipe.
I'm more worried about the pipe at this point.
So we're basically torturing kids now. Even Michael Jackson would say this is ignorant. What the fuck?
It's ignorant. That's a great meme too, right? The suspense is terrible. I hope it will last. And the other kid would have shot right up this thing. It's like the Tommy Boy scene where he's like shooting the mail up the pipe.
Yeah. I go to the fudge room.
Gene Wilder's so fucking great in this. He had to Jeff, he had to get more like medical and some aid for his Oompa Loompas because one of them tried to commit suicide. They tried to jump off the curb of the street.
Oh, he came up a bit short, or
I do remember all the short jokes from elementary school. What do you get when you guzzle down sweets?
Eating as much as an elephant eats.
This just makes me like. This is why we need a banner on this, because he'd be on edibles and be like, God, are words showing up on your screen? Because this movie is very trippy.
And we could have fucked with him like, no, I don't have any words.
The problem, though, Jeff, is this movie is trippy, but the new one tries to be trippy. Just like Alice in Wonderland is trippy, but it's a Disney movie, but they're like, oh, we're going to try to be really trippy. And I was like, you can't try to be trippy. You either are or you aren't.
Yeah, the other one, I think what works so well for this is that, like, it just was, like Popeye was saying, it just came at a time where, like, this genre, like the psychedelic type film didn't even exist yet. And it came along in a time where, like, half the people in the theater are probably on shrooms.
Yeah.
So that helps, too.
And it's the 70s, Popeye, where, like, I don't think parents were as anal about what their kids watch. They were just like, this is a kid's movie. Cool, watch it. They don't watch it with the kid. They're just like, watch it. Apparently it's a kid's movie because it's in the kids section. Just watch it.
Wrong.
So this scene coming up, like the classic, and the rowers keep on rowing without knowing where they're going. Like, me the fuck out as a kid. And the scene Geiger in Thor Ragnarok when he gets his haircut obviously is like an homage to this.
So how many of these moms do you think fucking Willy tapped in his chocolate layer?
As many as he wants, but I mean, I don't really think he's interested in many people here.
He's like, yeah, we can have unprotected sex, but you got to take this Plan B Hershey bar afterwards, okay?
It's strawberry flavored.
Hershey's the competition.
Yeah.
You know what is crazy? Out there somewhere, and I hope no one listening to this is like, oh yeah, I've seen it. There is Oompa Loompa porn, I'm sure. Like, it exists.
No, if you type it in, it just comes out the black cocks.
I don't even have to look it up, but there is.
All right, so we're down one kid, the Gloop, right?
Yep.
Rainbow drops. Trust me, you'll be tripping balls by the time we hit the rainbow tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
As someone that had friends in college that did a lot of drugs, I would have to say this was not a go-to for them, but they did watch this movie while they were eating shrooms.
But you got to skip to the part where they go to the chocolate factory, right? Like, you don't want to see all the bullshit before with the...
You don't want to see the build-up.
It takes a while to trip, so they'd start it right when they ate them.
Mm.
And then right around now is when they'd go to another planet, basically.
Yeah, they'd be like, good God, dude, this is insane. I mean, I'm just drunk right now, and I think this is a little kind of trippy.
She just said, I don't like this ride, Daddy, and I thought I was on Pornhub for a
I feel like I'm on Space Mountain at Disney.
These Oompa Loompas, bro, dude, look at their back muscles.
They got the back muscles going.
These guys could fucking row for Yale. If
Some scaps. You can try to get by, but you won't get trapped, you know?
I can't believe this was a kids... If this is a kids movie, so is fucking Clockwork Orange.
Or Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, you know, no one gets raped on camera. They just get raped behind the scenes, apparently.
That's true, yeah.
So at Neverland Ranch, that was the same.
Yeah. Have a little fucking respect. At least rape behind the scenes. Don't put it on camera.
Yeah, dude, this shit to a kid, like, it's weird because I actually think I watched this movie in school.
Did you?
Yeah,
I was wondering that because there were some movies I watched in school that probably aren't played in school anymore. But was this a school movie that you watched for 3 days in a row? You know what I mean? Like where you'd watch like the first half and then you'd watch the next.
It'd be like Wednesday, they'd wheel in the TV cart. I'd be like, guys, we're good for the week.
And your teacher's like, where'd we leave off? It's like, oh, Willy was in this like tunnel. It's like, yep, I know it. Cool, I'll get you there. Don't worry.
And you always tell her like 15 minutes before where you actually left off.
I need the tracking number, Suzanne, not the fucking scene.
Was it SP or EP?
And it's on VHS, I'm assuming.
Of course it is.
Yes, of course. And the TV is like strapped down with that little belt. Like, what are we gonna do with the TV? Like, push it down a half pipe? Why is that on there?
Please rewind sticker on the fucking cassette.
Yeah,
be
don't
kind.
be a dick. This right here is Gene Wilder like taking it to the limit.
It should say, "Don't be a douche. Rewind your fucking movie." That's what it should say on there. I feel like I'm high right now.
Yeah, I do too. And all I've had is a glass and a half of red wine.
I just had 37 Dr. Peppers.
I had me a whole mess of Dr. Pepper. What's this chick's name? Not Violet, but the other girl. Do we know?
Veruca.
Dairy
Veruca's
Queen,
Salt.
Dairy Queen, whipped cream, cream pie. Wait, sorry, the last one shouldn't be on there, except for you, Mom.
Whipped cream? Yeah.
Veruca, just you step in the elevator thing with me, real quick.
It's fine. Only authorized Oompa Loompas admitted. Everyone have your ID badges ready. We don't want what happened to Herbert to have a repeat again.
Who's Herbert? Oh, don't worry about Herbert.
You won't be seeing him again.
Well, you brought him up.
You mentioned him, and now I'm not supposed to worry about it? This is like the banner of the Oompa Loompas, the scientist one.
Yeah.
There's a guy in the back. He's like, hey, look, when you're done with the tour, I'm actually fermenting a pretty nice pale ale that I'd love you guys just to sample. Yes, I'm using the company equipment, but mum's the word.
Do you think at 5 o'clock the Oompa Loompas just get shit-faced drunk and stuff? It's like, dude, you know what Willy had me do today? No, what?
What?
Fucking had me clean the entire fucking room because I was 5 minutes fucking late.
Dude, I did that yesterday. It was clean.
Well, did you clock in time?
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Well, we do this new clocking in system they want us to do from their phone that a smartphone's not even going to come out in 20 years. And I forget sometimes. Like, fucking sue me. You can track my phone. You know I'm at work.
I don't even have service down here. I mean, we're in a fucking basement.
Must have AT&T.
Oh, so you want them to track your phone? I didn't say that.
That's not what I
Just
said,
you
Gil.
could.
That's not what I said. Yeah, you know they all go to like the Chili's right across the street right after this.
What you having, Mick? Yeah, give me a Guinness again.
Give me the
hard day at
huge.
the chocolate factory.
The huge.
And they do the classic, like the one Oompa Loompa walks in and the other two are already at the table. And they're like, oh, they'll let anyone in this place.
You gotta do like a pull up just to get on the bar stool. It was like, yeah, give me a Jameson on the rocks, please.
Also, it'd be nice if we didn't have to do half a fucking Iron Man to get up to bar top level. Considering you are right across the street from the factory.
Is it because I'm black?
Do you think in June he like brings them in? It's like, guys, listen, I'm not gonna okay overtime anymore. It's the summer. Just kids aren't eating chocolate as enough. He's like, come on, I got chill. I hate this more than you do. I just can't give overtime. I can't do it. I mean, you got to clock out at 40.
And also, whoever wrote the Glassdoor review about the break room policy, can you go on and delete that? I mean, that's
Like,
not fair.
I
That's
know
a
it
bit
was
harsh.
one of you. Okay.
That's a bit harsh. One person's lunch was stolen from the fridge, all right? Does not a conspiracy make.
I just feel that the review is a little short-sighted. Wait, it was I didn't mean it like that.
That's
okay?
Don't twist what I said, all right? Matt, here's the meme.
The great.
Tell me more.
There it is. There it is.
I love that meme. I've used that meme a million times.
It applies. It applies to such a broad category of
Apply to
things.
anything, really.
Oh, you think this because this? Like you just plug your shit in. I miss sports because that's when you could really. Is this the Gobstopper?
Well,
Yeah.
it's just like whenever it's like Jordan, like, oh yeah, tell me how someone else is the greatest. Like, please, like,
They're not.
it's just such a great use.
Here's what happened. I didn't give a shit, and that's how they beat me that day, which happened once.
Like, this thing's great. You can chew on it; it'll go all night, and also you can put it on your dick, and it won't get anyone pregnant. What was the second part? You can chew it all night.
You can chew on it, and with the flavor of lemon or lime. Again, the business model here very flawed. One thing that was kind of interesting is the actual Gobstopper. Like a lot of the things in this, Matt, this is probably like one of the first examples of a movie being built with a marketing campaign in mind because Quaker Oats had.
Yep.
But the actual Gobstoppers, of course, don't look anything like this. They're like little balls.
No.
And they're still tasty.
But am I right? Is that the only Wonka thing out?
No, they still make the Wonka bars.
They do?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they
I've seen
I
them.
haven't.
Bar?
I haven't bought candy since I got laid in 8th grade, so I just
Oh,
stopped.
okay. I haven't since I've averaged
I was-
quadruple double
I
at
was
Mary
a
State.
Nestle.
So.
I was a Nestle kid,
Mary State.
so I like Crunch bars.
Is the
I love
Wonka bar,
baristas.
Popeye? Is the Wonka bar like a Crunch bar? Does it have like little crunchies in it?
No, I think it's
like-
less crunchier than a Crunch bar.
Is it Hershey's? Kind of like that.
I would say it's more of a Hershey's.
Okay. I've never seen a Wonka bar. I've seen an Everlasting Godstopper a lot.
Isn't there like it's like a version of a Nerds rope that Wonka has too?
Does Wonka make nerds?
I think they do actually.
Because there is Wonka chocolate, right? Because they make Everlasting, like that's a Wonka,
Yeah.
like Papa
Yeah.
said, there's a Wonka bar.
Yeah,
So
I've
Wonka
seen a
is
Wonka
like
bar.
Nestle's, right?
It definitely exists. It's a chocolate.
I gotta look this up. Is there a Wonka like
Is this the gum that's like a full meal? Like it's like all the courses? Yeah. This would be cool. He warned you, bitch.
Also, I saw that the chick that plays Violet and the chick that plays Veruca Salt were both after Peter's dick because they had a crush for him on the
wow,
set.
Jeff?
Which one's
Here's
Peter?
a big
Sure.
fun fact. Formerly the Willy Wonka Candy Company, now the Nestle Candy Shop. So
Oh,
Nestle
shit.
must have bought them.
Wow.
Absorbed
Insane.
them.
And I don't know if you guys remember this, but when Lion King came out, Nestle was like the chocolate
Yeah, that's when like Wonder Ball started. Do you remember that?
Yeah, and they had like a Mufasa chocolate bar and stuff like that. I do remember that. So Nestle bought Wonka.
What's happening to Violet right here happened to my ex-wife Rachel. Remember how she just blew up after we got married? Stop trying.
And turned blue. Yeah.
Are you talking about how she cheated on you all the time and then had sex with people and then left you?
That
and turned blue.
And some other stuff.
Like turning blue?
Yeah, mainly the turning blue. Actually, I'd love for you guys to read some poems I wrote about the incident, how it affected me, if you have the time after this.
No, we're good. No, we're good. Just keep that to yourself.
I'll send them over. It's a light read.
No, just send it to I don't care .gmail.
.gmail? That doesn't really sound like an email.
No, .gmail.
I don't give a fuck.
It's Korean. It's North Korean. So
that right there was the enforcer Oompa Loompa. He's the big motherfucker. He's 3'6".
He's a Shaquille O'Neal of the Oompas. It's like, God, look at how tall he is.
This is sadistic. Like, this bitch is about to die and you're dancing around her. It's like a cult. Also, all the way their pants look, they look like Maurice Claret in that championship game when his knee got fucking like. Oh.
It's literally insane how the Oompas are so scary. Honestly, when you look at them, I was like, dude, these things are. It's like when you see an 8-year-old chick coming out of your TV set in the ring. Like, this is really just unsettling.
Imagine like you're a relative of, let's say, Charlie the actor, and you don't know what this movie is. You're in his trailer. You're smoking a little pot. He's like, yeah, come on set today. You walk out set, and this is what they're filming. Orange midgets.
Never hurt anybody.
It's like, what the fuck was in that? I have one last fun fact, and I probably should have mentioned it earlier, but all 6 members of Monty Python, Graham Chapman, John Cleese, Eric Idle, Terry Gilliam, Terry Jones, and Michael Palin.
The great John Cleese, Jeff.
Yeah.
The great John Cleese.
Expressed interest in playing the lead role of Willy Wonka, but they were deemed not big enough names for an international audience.
John Cleese?
Wow.
In 71.
John Cleese wasn't?
When was Monty Python like going through its heyday?
Yeah.
The only thing I could think is that they were like that, and it's still kind of the case, but like that British humor is a very acquired taste.
But this was, this is a European movie as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
It just kind of made its way to the United States.
And if you want to make your money back, release it obviously in the UK and have John Cleese lead the movie.
Okay, all I'm saying is I don't think anyone could have done a better job than Gene Wilder. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that John Cleese should have not been dismissed at all.
Yeah.
He's fucking fantastic.
Find him a role. Hell, I doubt he'd want it, but try to get him to be Grandpa. He'd be fucking hilarious.
Like, can you imagine this movie without Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka?
We probably wouldn't be watching it right now, to be honest. These are great because they don't show up on a breathalyzer. Also, they're strawberry flavored, as is usual. This is where things could get dark, like when Charlie and Grandpa drink it, like the fans at top could have just fucking chopped their head off.
So one kid's already dead, right? Technically.
He's got to be dead. Right?
So he went through the whatever.
We're assuming they just die off screen. Grandpa's like, oh god, this takes me back. World War I. In the trenches, we used to slug a little bit of this stuff.
Charlie, your grandma, she was a whore by nature. I paid for her, and then anyway, we're flying now, so I'll finish the story later.
So we'll forget about that.
We're flying. On to our new subjects. Charlie, I've read that there'll be a lot of this happening in the 70s.
Charlie, before we get destroyed by the fan, are you pro-choice? Like, I don't know what that means.
Well, I'm 9, so does that answer your question?
Do you accept your Lord Savior Jesus Christ?
I would say I'm not because I'm here. You know what I mean?
Have you accepted Jesus into your heart? Why do we have to talk about this now?
Yeah, Charlie Bucket doesn't have one sibling. Like, Uncle freaking whatever his name, Joe, Grandpa Joe, is all he's got.
Charlie Buckets does sound a name like in Harlem Park. Where it's like, yo, that's Charlie Buckets.
It's like an and one. Charlie Bucket, the professor. Charlie Bucket shooting 23% from the 3-point line. Might need a new nickname. This seems like a bitch to film. I mean, obviously wire stunts here, but like the bubbles and everything with the camera.
We
What do you
talking
mean
about
wire
stunts,
stunts?
Jeff? This
Yeah,
is
what do you mean?
fucking
Like
real.
they're flying? Like
No,
are you
no, I
kidding
mean
me?
like wires like to keep the camera elevated with them and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You can't give the
Obviously.
camera a Wonka bar. I understand.
What do you think? What do you think? I don't know that they're on wires. You guys are fucking nuts. No,
What do you think? I'm a fucking idiot?
For my fucking first day.
This is fun.
I'm a bird.
There's a fan.
I'm a plane. Which one
This
is
must
Superman?
be what Nelly Furtado will sing about in 30 years.
I'm like a bird.
Grandma's like, "Oh, sweet end,
Right.
we're about to meet it." Like, wait, you're suicidal? I'm 9, so I don't want to.
And here's the thing: they're like elevating like very slowly, so
Like,
they
Charlie,
can
I'm
definitely
afraid
help
of-
themselves.
Charlie, I'm afraid of dying. It's like, but you didn't change your diet or work out for literally 3 years. You just are in a like, no, I'm afraid of dying now. Like,
Charlie,
okay.
I found God. You mean when you're 3 seconds from death? Yeah, I mean,
Seems like a pretty damn desperate thing to say. Burp, Charlie, burp. We'll be cut to ribbons.
like, actually, it might be better if I died. Man United didn't cover.
So this, man, you. This honestly doesn't fit a kids movie really, like being that close to death. I don't think
I mean,
Yeah,
have
so-
you ever watched Barney? I mean, I don't know.
it's true.
Basically, what we've seen so far, I do think I'm interested to see like the YouTube or Wikipedia rabbit hole I could go down after what you said, Geiger, about like the biblical allegory to this movie,
Yeah,
because it
you
seems like a
can't- yeah.
lot.
How does he not know that they're missing the whole time? Or does
I think
he?
I think he does.
Well, and there's some people that think the Candy Man guy is basically like Willy Wonka's handler, where he basically feeds him young children. So you think they're in cahoots? There's a conspiracy about that.
If you don't think that I'm going to be watching YouTube videos about this movie the rest of the night, you're out of your fucking
It's-
mind.
It's a dark place to go. Trust me, I watched it when I was grilling out today. I'm just like, good God, I need to stop watching this. Like, I know I'm doing a commentary on this, but I'm not in a good place.
That guy's an Oompa Loompa, you know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Jesus Christ. Like, look, Gus, you're too big to get the health insurance.
It's like, listen, I'm around sugar all day. It's like, well, we all are. That's all we eat.
And also, you
Yeah,
should-
it's a fucking chocolate factory.
Right, so are you admitting to eating the inventory? I didn't say that. That's not what I said.
Don't get short with me, Gus. Hey, you don't fucking say that.
Only
I
we
didn't
can
mean
say
it
that.
like
That's
that.
not what I meant.
Is it because I'm white?
What?
Is it because I'm
Is it
orange?
because I'm the lightest shade of orange? Also, they do a little gift wrapping here around the holidays. Just make a little side cash.
Does Charlie have lipstick on? Because his lips are too red.
Hey, Matt, why don't you take off the white wig and stop judging people?
Mr. Wonka, I'm rich. My wife's hot. She has sex with the pool boy more than me, but I'm getting out my checkbook. How much do you want?
Although the pool boy does a damn good job getting the mold off the side of
Yeah,
him.
he does, actually.
Great work ethic in those Filipinos. I'm willing to write you a 5-figure check right now, which in 1971 is a fuck ton of money. Also, I'd like to buy 2 of your Oompa Loompas. Which ones have the strongest backs?
Strong for plow.
So it's weird. If you see this, she's a lady now. Today, she's like one of the nicest women ever. And she's like, yeah, it was a weird thing because I was a kid. And they're like, and the director's like, be meaner, be crazier, be just go insane. And like,
Just be a
and
cunt.
my parents had to like let me do it.
What's a cunt? Oh, you're sick.
Be
Yes,
more of a
it's-
cunt, Julia. Like, I don't know what that is. I'm 8.
Him up in his little, like, basically like a lifeguard tower with a megaphone.
Like the guy from Tropic Thunder. Be more of a cunt.
More cunty.
These outfits are crazy. They're so 70s. Like, these outfits is insane.
Yeah, she looks like Buddy the Elf.
Jeff, I want to do the Sound of Music like next week.
That'd be a great one.
Dude, if you're the
This is
Oompa
about
Loompas, like, how
Nazi jerk.
pissed?
Yeah, like, this is a fucking workstation. How do they even stack them that high? No offense, but you're short.
I love how Wonka is like, yeah, I'll just let her do this thing, but I'm gonna kill her here in a second.
Yeah, you saw where that was going.
Mm-hmm.
Mid-song, too. Hate to see it.
Wonka's like, it's really not my fault. It's the factories.
GE built this place, so I'll give you their email. You can reach out.
Well, I don't remember the end of this movie. Do you see the kids at the end, or are they just gone?
That's a great question. I don't think you see him again.
No, they're gone. They're definitely gone.
And this one, he said, leads to the furnace. So this bitch. Damn. This chick looks like Tom Hanks' wife in Apollo 13.
Do you think Grandpa ever asked Willie? It's like, weren't you bedridden? He's like, how do you know that? You haven't been seen. He's like, I know all.
I have eyes and ears everywhere. As is tradition, when a 7-year-old dies, we must serenade her.
And paint our faces
if I
orange.
was high right now, this would freak me out.
They're just a bunch of Cleveland Browns fans.
With green hair.
Oh shit, dude, I'm tripping right now.
Yeah. It's like a drive-in.
I didn't know how trippy this movie was, actually. I haven't seen this in a while, but my God.
But dude, I'm having a fucking blast with this.
This is fun. I just like this. If you're not on drugs, then why are you watching this?
Yeah, pause it real quick. I mean, there's only 15 minutes left, but.
And if you are on drugs, then subscribe to us. You'll dig our shit.
And if you don't, you're on drugs.
We're into drug use on the Bro Force Squad. We're all cool with it, you know?
Everybody's chill, man.
We're not going to tell.
You know who calls people narcs?
Narcs.
So your whole argument sort of collapsed in on itself.
Yeah. Tell on yourself.
Can we argue? Can we?
Well, hold on. Before you fall asleep, just come to my bed and, you know.
So all that's left now is little Matt Geiger and Charlie.
Pretty much, yeah.
Look, can we argue that little Matt Geiger, really, in the grand scheme of things, isn't doing anything terrible? We all like to watch TV.
Kid. He likes shooting pop guns and watching TV. What's the big deal?
If that's illegal, then handcuff my ass right now.
See, that's the thing. Well,
They
I have
did
to
in
look.
'93.
I don't.
You don't.
Ah.
I don't know how this is one of the 7 deadly sins. What this kid does, so.
I don't either. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he deserved to go the way he went.
Which is the deadly sin about bullshitting a fatal disease that you have that Grandpa's been doing?
That's the 9th deadly sin, so it doesn't calculate, I guess.
We had to add a few. People started taking.
Oh, excuse me for feeling better, Jeff. Like, do you just not want me to, like, get out of bed ever?
You know what?
Can you?
Better?
I started buying some essential oils from a woman I saw on Facebook, and that's what really.
It just seems like a weird time that you feel better.
Can you imagine this? Like, shoot, like you tell the actors, like, all right, this vehicle's, we're gonna come all over you.
Yeah.
Just picture Daytona Beach, sophomore year spring break. Oh, okay, I got it. Say no more.
But like with a lot more jizz.
I don't think that's physically possible, but okay.
Oh my God.
There's How I Met Your Mother where Marshall's getting his hair cut, and the right before his wedding, and the barber's asking if he wants to like bleach his hair, but he gets confused, and she goes, "Do you want some cool guy tips?" And he goes, "I don't think I need help on how to be cool, but go for it." And then she ends up dyeing his hair.
Charlie's turtleneck was red, now it's pink, going through all that white jizz fucking.
Because his dick's soft now.
Are these KKK outfits? I mean, Willie's like, this is the propaganda portion of the tour.
I don't know. I think they're just getting dressed to go to the grocery store later.
Yeah. He looks like the Jabberwockies.
I don't think he deserves to go.
Now we're going to walk on stage and introduce the Eastern Conference All-Stars. Then we're going to go to that sex party from Eyes Wide Shut. So everyone keep your masks on.
If you see something that you think is trippy, I guarantee you that it's done in the All-Star game before. That's a great point, Jeff. A life-size Wonka bar. I'm just not that into chocolate. Like, I like it, but if you give me a life-size anything, I want a life-size steak or a chicken fried steak or sushi roll or something. I don't want a chocolate bar.
I'm with you 100%. I mean, it just stands up over time. I mean,
I just don't have a sweet tooth, I guess.
Yeah, me either. I mean, look, my name's Popeye Jones. I mean, it's in the name, right? Like, I had to open up my own chicken restaurant, so I did. And Church's, here it is. So, I completely get it, you know? I mean, I'm right there with you.
Chicken wings, life size? Yeah, cool. Let's do that. Be game for that. So, Grandpa went from just wearing his nightie for like 5 years to wearing a suit and tie and then whatever the fuck space fucking time continuum this thing is.
Yeah, like, how pissed off is Charlie Bucket's mom during all this? Like, I was feeding you and bathing you for 20 years. And all of a sudden you can walk and you can dress yourself. Like, yeah.
I hope Grandpa Joe's having a great time since he literally couldn't move for like 5 years.
Yeah. What a stunning revelation. It's a Christmas miracle.
Congratulations. Where'd he go? He's up there. He's everywhere. This is bullshit. That's how they did him, I think.
I agree, dude. I agree with you. Mike TV, he didn't deserve the way he went. I don't think he deserved to go at all. I mean, shit. Lock me up if I'm an 8-year-old kid, 10-year-old kid who likes to watch TV.
I don't think that's where the deeper meaning comes in that I don't understand. I guess they think that watching too much TV is bad for you, which I guess I agree with. But, I mean, this kid's he wasn't a dick or anything. He didn't do anything wrong.
That's my point. Like, the other ones were obviously, it was like gluttonous or they were just a complete bitch at age 7.
But if Charlie just said, hey, man, if Willy Wonka just said, hey, man, it's like, I got rid of your kid, just have sex with your mom, then I'd understand it. But the kid shouldn't have left.
I agree.
So that kid didn't die. He's in her purse.
Right.
The other ones, this movie's fucking insane.
It is.
Now that I'm watching it, I was like, this is too much.
Trying to make sense of it is where you really will trip yourself up. So do the Oompa Loompas speak their own language?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure only Wonka is familiar with. I'm surprised no one here is like, can we see their citizenship papers? Like, you don't have illegals working here, do you?
Honestly,
that's
guys,
an overweight
Clockwork
Oompa.
Orange makes more sense in this movie.
They have some overweight Oompas.
And Oompa,
Jeff,
Oompa
next
Loompa.
time we go to a bar, whenever bars open, I'm going to go up to a group full of guys and just say Clockwork Orange makes more sense than Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and see if anyone says anything.
And then back away and watch them start arguing with each other.
I will be willing to have that conversation.
I'm kind of drunk, but like all the whiteness, like I kind of need this scene to end, you know? I'm not handling this well.
This is so fucking... Is this the most trippy thing we've ever done on the pod?
It's gotta be, right?
I mean, what else would be? I mean, we talked about naked scenes on the pod, and now I think we're up to 3. This is the trippiest thing we've ever done on the pod.
This is like the Backstreet Boys of like Acid Trip. The guy.
Ronnie Cycle will take offense to that. It's like they're nowhere close to they're not big enough to be the Backstreet Boys.
Like, okay, so it's a size joke. No, that's not. I didn't like that.
You understand what I mean?
I don't. Why don't you explain it? This really does look like the showroom at IKEA now.
What if this is what you had to go through to buy a car?
This is less stressful. Less bullshit here.
Yeah, that's true.
To be honest.
I'd rather go through this and buy a car. Yeah, that's
true. This is
true.
the part where Willy's like, look, and if you buy this thing today, I might even be able to throw in floor mats. I'm gonna have to. What's our favorite movie?
They don't want me to do this.
Take Me Home Tonight.
But if you buy this right now and he bangs the hood, I will throw in new floor mats. But you can't tell anyone I did it. Anyone.
This guy just had another baby when he's on the phone with his manager. I don't care about the goddamn commission. So what does the winner get? Like, basically they become like the heir to the factory?
Look at that half clock and the half. This movie is insane. And the half face.
Everything's half.
I don't like. Wow. Well, the winner gets. Charlie takes over the chocolate factory.
I think Charlie and the Chocolate Factory might, and people at home are going to be pissed because I don't know this, but I think that might be the sequel where he actually is like the one running it.
Yeah, and that's why I was surprised Johnny Depp's wasn't. He was Charlie. I was surprised about that, but because I think Gene Wilder was still alive when that happened. I think.
No.
Popeye I said no, but I don't know if he knows what I said.
Yeah, Popeye. I'll wait till he gets his headphone on. Popeye, do you know if they tried to make a sequel to this?
To Willy Wonka?
Yeah, because I know there's a couple books.
They only had one book. There was only one book that was ever printed in the print edition.
I'm sure Kindle was a big thing in the 50s. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but doesn't that encompass like more than just this story? I feel like there was more out there that was like written that they never adapted.
I think it was like part Willy Wonka, part Jurassic Park. And there's like a book out there that kind of merges the two together.
Geiger, did Fez steal his I Said Good Day from Willy Wonka right there?
Apparently. Yeah, there's no Charlie in the Chocolate Factory 2.
It's just one book.
Charlie in the Great Glass Elevator.
See, I knew there was one other book.
And that's by the same author. Okay, this is a sequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Continue the story of young Charlie Bucket and chocolate owner Willy Wonka as they travel in the Great Glass Elevator. The book was published in the United States in 1972. Wow,
so they're
that
smart.
sounds terrible.
So they released the book like after the movie came out. That's just smart. That's good marketing.
This is where Charlie's like, "You won! You did great! Wow, do you want to sleep in my bed tonight?"
Like with you, or like I just get to...
Yeah, your grandpa didn't have to be there.
Yeah,
it's awesome, Charlie. Just me and you, man.
You're going to drink this soda?
And maybe Asa Slugworth.
Remember this creepy fucker? Yeah, he's here
been
too.
In this closet for 31 hours without food and water.
Isn't this great? I don't understand why everything's awesome.
Yeah, well, listen, drink this.
I don't even need it.
Spinning.
Charlie, we're gonna order hookers and pizza and beer. What was the first thing? Beer?
Wings is what I said. We never said that, so that's it. I guess this is the whole sequel now, Matt. This is the glass elevator.
Apparently, yeah. And so Charlie does take over the chocolate factory because Willy Wonka's like, I'm not going to live forever, even though I have sex all the time and eat vegetables and have sex a lot. I'm not going to live forever.
I bought this timeshare in the Cayman Islands that honestly I'm bleeding money on. So if I don't go down there and fix this shit.
Yeah, I'll probably live till 95, Charlie, because I'm doing this thing called CrossFit that no one even knows about yet. And it's apparently really healthy for you.
The timeshare is not going to pay itself.
Also, have you heard of kale? I'm getting really into it lately.
Or something like he's like running a mile with a weighted vest and doing pull-ups. He's like, yeah, man. Willie told me to do this workout. Apparently, he's really into CrossFit.
Do you think Grandpa Joe lived to see this movie?
He's about to have a heart attack.
He'll live to the end of this elevator ride, to be honest. Yeah, it depends how long it took him to edit it.
What if Charlie's like, we really need to get back home, because Grandpa Joe's like, he's like, I got hookers coming, and Grandpa's like, we could stay for a couple more minutes, Charlie. Calm down.
I mean, the guy let us around his factory. It'd be rude to just walk out now. I don't remember this part at all. This is a
There's
sequel?
Jeff. There's no way this is a green screen.
No, they're flying for sure.
This is real.
Yeah, obviously. What do you think? This is an effect? This looks like the town from A Christmas Carol.
Except Tiny Tim's dead already.
He's dead as fuck by 71. Jesus.
Yeah, come on. Let's be real here.
Charlie's like, this is so much fun. I won't even tell my mom that you touched me. What?
That's good. That's good, Charlie.
Hey,
Yeah, you
that's
should.
what we're here, bud.
Because
I'm gonna give my whole.
It's 1971, and no one will believe you.
I'm gonna give my whole dick factory to you.
And one day we're gonna be boosters for Penn State football. This is way like over the ocean. Don't worry about all the semantics, but we're gonna take care of it.
Just
We're
suck
gonna
my
win
dick
Rose
factory.
Bowl
I mean,
game.
What?
Suck my
Does
factory.
Charlie remember who they gonna believe? Little fucking kid who doesn't even have a British accent? Or
Yeah.
Willy fucking Wonka?
Damn right.
Think about that one, bud. Hey, here's a gobstopper.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
It's everlasting. Fuck you.
Charlie's like, Willie, Penn State sounds like they're going to have a lot of great linebackers. They will, Charlie. They will.
Here's a gobstopper, Charlie. It's everlasting, just like the trauma I've caused you from this trip. Except that doesn't come in strawberry and lemon flavor.
This strawberry anal lemon flavor.
Hi-oh!
You think the Grabble's like, so where are we going? Like, are we going to go back? Or are we going to
We're just going,
Vegas?
like,
Or
No,
where's
we'll
this-
go into this cloud forever.
Yeah, so Matt, is this where the
Jesus
sequel
Christ.
starts? Like they go to fucking outer space or a new dimension?
That's where the killer clowns
No,
from
I
outer
mean,
space come from.
Same
All it
universe.
says is, I mean, it was just a novel. I can read the plot, I guess. The story picks up where the previous book left off, with Charlie and family aboard the flying great glass elevator, which they're on right now.
Mm-hmm.
The elevator accidentally goes into orbit, and Mr. Wonka docks them into a space hotel.
Shut
USA.
the fuck up.
I'm reading it right now. Their interception of the hotel is mistaken by approaching astronauts, and the hotel staff is a computer capsule and listeners on Earth, including the President of the United States, in an act of space piracy, and they are variously accused of being enemy agents and spies and aliens.
That's real?
I'm reading, how can I make that up, Jeff?
You're pretty drunk.
I'm reading it right. Like, I couldn't read it that clearly. I'm reading it right off Wikipedia.
That's insane, dude. That makes this movie seem like a fucking documentary.
Well, it is.
It might have been. I mean,
What's the line from Step Brothers? Do you hear yourself? You sound insane.
Insane. You should be medicated. All right, we've been the Broforce Squad. Popeye Jones, Jeff Hornacek. I'm Matt Geiger. Check out our website, broforcesquad.com. You're listening to us on something. It might be iTunes, it might be YouTube, it might be Anchor, whatever it is. Click subscribe. We got to feed our families. Twitter at Broforce Squad, and look at our reviews on Letterboxd. Until then, we'll see you around the chocolate factory or in a glass elevator somewhere in outer space where we think we're aliens.
Ich time vom Schier, klebon vom dit.
each time I move to the Claymore Farm, sure.
Is there another beer in the fridge?